Welcome back, Honestman, Skyrim, Survival. I'm here with Daenerys Targaryen. Last episode, we killed our first dragon, which was bittersweet, obviously. We want to use the dragons to conquer this land, but nevertheless, we returned to Whiterun victorious, and were promptly summoned by the Greybeards. They were all up in our DMs, but that's not on the docket. We're not interested in that right now. Instead, doing a little bit of community outreach in the farmlands surrounding Whiterun, because we're going to want their support when we make our play for the throne, right? And it just so happens that one of these poor citizens here looks like he's having a bit of trouble. Yeah, see, that's not a healthy wagon. What's up, man?
Bother and befuddle! Stuck here! Stuck! My poor mother. Unmoving. At rest. But too still.
Oh, is this a casket? This guy's mom's? Yeah, what's the problem? You having trouble changing your wheel?
Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead.
Obviously.
I'm taking mother to a new home. A new crypt. But... wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see?
I did. What can I do to help you, man?
Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me, but he won't. He refuses.
What a dick.
Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin!
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now?
Yeah, so Cicero's wagon broke. He really needs your help, man.
That Cicero feller? Huh, tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone?
Why don't you just help him? I'm sure he'll pay you.
Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma? Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that.
I think you're a bit paranoid. He's a stranger who needs some assistance. Just do the right thing, man.
What? And just who in Mara's name are you, anyway? Hmm? Come here, telling me my business. And for what? To help a fool?
I'm your future ruler, and you should help him.
Look, Yes, you're right. Fella might be nutters, might not. But fact is, he needs help. I turn him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
That's more like it.
Poor mother! Her new home seems so very far.
Sorry, I talked to Lorius. He's gonna help you with the wagon.
You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clinky gold. A few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
My pleasure, citizen. Somewhat of a strange fellow, though. Maybe we'll see him again. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, as planned, of course, I bought the house in Whiterun, scraped together just enough for the 5,000 gold, and obviously that came with a new house Carl here, Lydia. So I told our elf friend that he could return to Riverwood to romance his lady, and we're going to be traveling with Lydia for a little here.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a
If
staff?
it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need?
Heard any rumors?
People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Yeah, I guess that's interesting. Anything else going on?
Been hearing some strange tales of the Jarl's children. Say the one's turning wicked, and the others have an ill-favored look to them. Best to keep clear. Need anything else? Just let me know.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, we'll go back and drink with Sam some other time. I think I covered that quest well enough in my first playthrough. But here, I'm curious about the Jarl's little brats. They're always running around making noise.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. What is it that you need?
I've heard there's trouble with your children.
Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth, I would be immensely grateful.
It's this little brat over here.
I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job. The only grown-ups who talk to me are the kind I don't want talking to me.
Your father said I should speak to you?
So, the disgusting pig sent you to bother me. One day, I'll tear his face apart so he can leave me alone. My father doesn't know anything about me. But I know about him, and about the war. More than he might think.
Like what?
I know that he still worships Talos. That he hates the Thalmor almost as much as the Stormcloaks do. That he worries about being chased from Whiterun. That I don't have the same mother as my brother and sister.
You're a bastard. Well, Jon Snow, how do you know these things?
The castle is old. Lots of places nobody's been in a long while. Places where you can overhear things, see things. And the Whispering Lady.
The Whispering who?
She won't tell me her name. I've gotten good at listening to keyholes. At the door in the basement, I hear her talking to me. I thought I was caught, but she started telling me even more secrets. But I can't open the door.
Where is this door?
In the basement. Trust me, you'll see it. I bet she'll talk to you too. Bye.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist you.
At last. I've been waiting for someone more fit to carry out my will. The child is spirited but lacks agency.
Is there someone behind this door?
Regrettably, I cannot reach your plane so directly. But I forgive you for not knowing who I am. Few hear my whispers anymore. I am Mephala. the Lady of Whisper. I tug at the web of connections between mortals. Love, hatred, loyalty, betrayal. The boy was good at sussing out secrets. You, I expect to take a more active role.
What do you have in mind?
First, you must open this door. A piece of my power has been locked away behind it, and even my eyes cannot see past the seals. I'd much rather it be in the hands of an ambitious and talented person, such as yourself.
How do I open the door?
The whole of Whiterun is ripe with paranoia and tensions. The Jarl's court is right to fear the power I hold behind this door. The Jarl trusts few, and they will be his undoing. The Dark Child knows of what I speak. Let him guide your path.
Kinda nice being in on the secret, isn't it?
Do you know how to open the door? Is there a key?
I told you, I know everything about the castle. For some reason, that door is special. Only 2 people can open it. Balgroof and Farengar, the court wizard. How you get it from them is up to you. Nobody would notice if Farengar went missing, I promise you. Until next time.
Okay, we're gonna sit in the chair. That's fine. Yoink. It's a sword, an ebony blade. To anyone reading this, beware this blade. It has corrupted and perverted the desires of great men and women, yet its power is without equal. To kill while your victim smiles at you. It is not to be trifled with. We cannot destroy it, and we would not have it fall into the hands of our enemies, so we keep it hidden, dark and deep within Dragonreach, never to be used. Woe be to any who choose to take it.
Excellent work. Now, I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the ebony blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in a song of your grandeur.
So we can see it's actually a two-handed weapon. It's a great sword. And it says, absorbs the life essence of your foes, strengthened by the blood of deceit. Two-handed isn't really our jam, but looks interesting. We'll hold on to it for a bit. Also, since I'm in the menu here, I'll mention that I stumbled across a smoking deal on a bow with a soul trap enchantment. I think I paid like 400 gold, which is an absolute steal. And then I promptly disenchanted that so that I could put soul trap on this dwarven sword here. So I now have a soul trap weapon. Making progress. That's going to help boost our enchanting for sure. Because we need those souls. Gotta get those soul gems filled. And that concludes our business in Whiterun for the time being. Now it is time to head north. And we are going to use this wagon master to help us get there.
My carriage is the safest way to travel.
Indeed. I'd like to hire you.
Where do you want to go?
Windhelm.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgramor himself.
Come on in. We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Yeah, picking up in Windhelm here.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
Heard any rumors?
Folks been hearing some strange stuff coming from the Aretino place. Chanting. Talk is, little Aventus is trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Enjoy your stay, and don't break nothing.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar, always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true, but Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. So very tired. You've come at last! I knew you would!
You alright?
It worked! I knew you'd come, I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood.
Yes, of course. The Black Sacrament.
It took so long, so very long, but now that you're here, you can accept my contract.
Indeed.
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind.
Yeah, that's a great idea. It's got a human heart here. Take that. Human flesh. Take that.
Where do you want to go?
Riften.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Better bundle up. This may keep up for a while. There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came right.
Okay, picking up in Riften, I have the opening shenanigans out of the way.
What can I do for you?
It is daytime, which is less than ideal, but we'll make the most of it.
Tell about it. Why take a chance?
Jewelry with legendary.
There he is.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry. Eh, lass?
Oh, what's that?
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
It's none of your concern.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste.
What do you have in mind?
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
I'm in.
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Why?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
Let's do this.
Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. This way, everyone. Over here. You need to hear this.
What is it this time?
Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence. And it turned out to be crushed nerm root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give... Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
Vegetables as crisp as
What
a winter's
a waste
morning.
of
Make it
time.
quick.
Damn. I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
Why? What's been going on?
Nah. My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it.
Oh, I can handle it.
All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
If you're looking for a handout, you want to
All
speak
are
with my
welcome at the
husband.
Temple of Mara.
All right, I'll entertain you.
Okay, before we head down to the Ratway, a quick stop at the Temple of Mara.
How may I help you, my daughter?
I wanted to know more about the temple.
Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim.
So I could have a wedding here?
Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim?
No.
Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony.
I will definitely be buying that amulet, just not...
May you return to her benevolence
Yet.
and safety.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
Which of the divines do you serve?
We are devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave mortals the gift of love, that they might have a hint of eternity. Her blessings are many. To love is to know the true nature of the gods.
May I receive this blessing?
Not all can hear the broad echoes of deepest dawn. To receive the touch of Mara, you must first act as her hands in the world. Explore the facets of the infinite jewel. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land?
I am definitely the person for this job. Just tell me what to do.
The dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its light that all may see. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat and the young woman, almost a girl, Her fickle love must resolve itself. The village of Iverstead. The woman? Fastred. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants. Return when she has seen her path. I will entreat Mara on your behalf.
Excellent. We are definitely going to be following up on that, but not just yet. Okay, down the rat way. Need to make our way to the Thieves Guild.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby? I've gotten us this far. There's someone there.
Oh, that was right in the head.
I knew it.
Maybe it's go time. Yeah, this is why I need to level destruction. This fire is just awful. Oh yeah, that helps.
We are routed.
There we go. I mean, you got an arrow right in the frickin' dome. Alright, let's get going.
Give it up, Renyo. Those days are over.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you call that, then?
Well,
Well, calling me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Not sure why I bothered. This place is a mess.
If you were expecting a palace, then maybe you're not cut out for this line of work. Our methods involve secrecy and discretion. Now, if you're done belly aching like a child, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Easily done.
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
Who are they?
Kirava, Bercy Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
You want to kill him?
Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business.
You guys are such babies. I get a cut, right?
Of course you'll get a cut. We take care of our own. Now, if you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Get going.
Yeah, give me the deets.
Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning.
I do.
Helga is a devout follower of Dibella, and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude.
Okay.
I'll be here when you're done.
What do you want?
You might want to talk some sense into Kirava.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people.
Then maybe help me convince her?
Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead? You want something or not?
You ready to pay Brynjolf what you owe?
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
Maybe I should visit that farm in Morrowind.
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them.
Then pay up.
Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
Yeah, what do you want? Best meat in town. This is about the meat. Interested? Can talk later.
Weird.
So, can I interest you in anything today?
Bercy. I have a message from Brynjolf.
What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message?
Simple. You don't pay, bad things are gonna happen.
Petty threats and fist-waving are not going to sway me. You people are all talk, and everyone knows it. You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves.
Oh, we can protect ourselves all right.
Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave.
Really?
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Stop! That's priceless!
This isn't happening.
You ready to pay up?
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf he'll just have to make do without my coin.
Alright, have it your way.
I can't pay! I can't!
This isn't happening.
Ooh.
No! That urn was priceless!
Want me to break anything else?
All right, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace.
Good boy.
It's you. Please, don't hurt me.
Good, my reputation precedes me. Are you gonna pay Brynjolf?
I know who you are. You've been terrorizing the entire city. Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment.
That's more like it. Where is he?
Stay out of trouble. Job's done, and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Here's what they owed.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
What's next?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
Alright, I begrudgingly accept, but only because I'm going to take this operation over.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here.
Before we go, I have to ask.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, word is you guys are really sucking it up. What's up with that?
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
Alright.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
I will punch you in the face. See this, Lydia? He's got a really big walk-in closet. That's what they're all about.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say, when we say.
Alright. Now, word is you guys are really sucking it up. What's up with that?
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Do I make myself clear?
Sure. I mean, it's clear that I'm going to take your place as leader of this guild. I get that much.
Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So let her prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me.
Okay, what do I need to do here?
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing.
I meant specifically...
You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Okay, tell me about this Golden Glow job.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
What's the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
Okay, makes sense.
Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients.
What should I do about the owner?
Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Okay.
You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Before we begin, I want to make 2 things perfectly clear. 1, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And 2, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses.
First of all, defensive much? Second of all, there's no way you're a real blonde. Third, I'm the best infiltrator. Okay, so you just pipe down and take it easy.
Easy, huh? So, should I just hand you purses of coin, or are you gonna work to earn your keep? Let me give you a small bit of advice. Nothing in this line of work is easy. If it was, every dreg in the Ratway would be robbing Riften blind. If something's being handed to you on a silver platter, then there's a catch. Steal the platter instead. You get it?
Sure.
Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
Yeah, what sort of business?
I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Yeah, bad management.
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
So what can we do?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Alright, I heard you ran into trouble at Golden Glow.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
Any tips?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. These jobs aren't gonna finish themselves, you know.
Okay, cool.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Why is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course.
Of course.
I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Alright. Anything you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Alright.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Alright then.
Okay, so I'm a little behind the curve on my gear based on how I've been leveling, but the entry-level Thieves Guild armor set is actually pretty good regardless. The helmet has 10% price improvement, the gloves, lockpicking, the boots help pickpocket, which is really nice actually. It's only 15%, but still, that helps me. But I think the best piece is the chest piece, which is carrying capacity plus 20. And pretty decent stats, too. So this is probably what I switch into, at least a couple of these pieces. Maybe not all of them, but definitely the chest piece, once I'm able to get to a blacksmith station and refine this stuff. But we've done a pretty good job of staying productive and killing time. It is now the middle of the night, and we came here for some other purpose. Okay, Lydia. Why don't you just wait right here?
I'm right behind you. As you wish, my Thane.
Yeah, just be cool. Just act cool. Everything's cool.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grillad.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here, until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grillad. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
I'm really afraid of Grellin. When Aventus escaped, she was so mad. I got double the beatings that day.
Come to get yourself a kid? You're out of luck. No way Grillad would let any of us get adopted.
What do you want?
Especially not since Aventus took off. Please, lady, you gotta get me out of here. Ever since Aventus left, Grillad's been even meaner than usual. I swear, she's gonna kill one of us.
Anything else you can tell me?
I ain't afraid of the old hag. Still, I wish Constance was in charge. She treats us real good. Constance. Sometimes she gives me little snacks, which is good, because we only get but one meal. Late, too, in the afternoon. I'm a growing boy. I need as much food as I can get. Bye. I do hope Mummy and Father come to get me soon. Ever since that Aventus boy left, Grillad has been so angry.
What else?
Miss Grillad is... well, she's a terrible old crone. No person could be that cruel. I think she's part Hagraven. She only lets us out in the yard once, in the morning. And she just stands there watching us. Like I said, Hagraven. All right, then.
Close that door. Let's get out of here.
Well, Growlhog the Kind. Is she, you know?
The deed is done.
Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
Okay, so we went from Whiterun to Windhelm to Riften and all the way back again. It's been a long day, so I'm going to take a nap.
Sleep well?
Where am I?
Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod,
You know about that?
Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight, problem.
I don't really see a problem.
You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was by all rights a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay.
Yeah, look, if you guys weren't slacking, then you would have taken care of it before I did. But you want me to murder someone else? Who you got?
Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from, well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on. See if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire. Am I to take your silence as acceptance? Then you know where we stand. Make your kill and we're square. Repayment of your debt is but a discreet knife thrust away.
Get these things off of me! Cowards. Stealing a woman from her home. For shame.
Who are you?
None of your damn business who I am. If you're going to kill me, just do it already. Esmara is my witness. If I didn't have this hood on right now, I would spit right in your face.
Would someone pay to have you killed?
Excuse me. What kind of question is that?
It's all right. Just tell me what I need to know.
I'm a woman living in Skyrim with 6 children and no husband. I don't have the time or the patience to be nice. Do some people look down on me? Have I made some enemies? You're damn right. I don't have time for this nonsense. I've got a home to keep and children to feed. Now, let me out of here.
I can hear you talking out there. Please, let me go. I've done nothing to you. Is this about that raid last week? I told Holgrim there was no honor in killing sleeping men, but he wouldn't listen. It wasn't my fault, I swear.
Who are you?
My name is Full-Time. I'm a soldier. Well, mercenary, really. You know, a sellsword. I've lived in Skyrim all my life. That's all. I'm a nobody, really. So, can't you just let me go?
Would someone pay to have you killed?
What? Oh, God. I don't want to die.
It's okay. Just answer the question.
Okay, well, I guess it's possible. I've been selling my sword arm for years now. Killed a lot of people. Could be someone wanted revenge. But you're not going to kill me, right?
It's not good for you.
What did I do? Please.
Whoever this is, clearly we got off on the wrong foot. But no worries. This is not the first time I have been bagged and dragged. Come
really?
now, whatever the problem, we can talk about it like civilized folk,
Who are you?
Varsha, at your service. Obtainer of goods, taker of lives, and defiler of daughters. Have you not heard of me? Perhaps I will have my people carve my name in your corpse as a reminder.
You're not off to a strong start. Would someone pay to have you killed?
Me? Are you serious?
Quite. What's the answer?
The real question is, would someone pay to have me killed again? A day goes by without someone trying to cut me in the street. I get disappointed. Tell you what, you release me and I promise my associates will not hunt you down like an animal and butcher you in the street. It is a win-win.
Is that a threat? Are you threatening me? I don't respond well to threats.
Hello. I know you are listening.
What's happening? Damn it, what are you doing?
And you...
Oh, God, please, let me live. I'll do anything you want.
I think you have far too much blood on your hands.
Get these things off of me.
And at this point, you're just a liability.
Well, well, aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why take chances? When most would speak, you listen. You think. You understand that the only thing that matters is you following my orders. To kill.
So, am I in? Are we done here?
Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home. Remember, the sanctuary is in the southern Pine Forest, just beneath the road and away from prying eyes.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Wanted, a good home. In these days of war and strife, the orphans of Skyrim are the true victims. Many have no one left to turn to, and face a life full of hard labor, poverty, and misery. If you could provide a stable home for one of these innocent children, please consider adoption. Whether you choose to adopt from us, or to take in someone closer to home, you can make a difference in a child's life. For more information, inquire with Constance Michelle, Honor Hall Orphanage, Riften. Okay, accepting Astrid's invitation, we have traveled to the Brotherhood Sanctuary. We're going to introduce ourselves.
Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right.
What now?
Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable.
Yeah, among all the killers.
Yes, the silence suits you. Gives you an air of mystery. Now, down to business. I'm arranging a job for you. But in the meantime, go talk to Nazir. He may have some smaller contracts to tide you over. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And things around here are sure to get even more interesting. Ah, but one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
Who's the Night Mother?
The unholy matron, the shrouded lady, the mistress of the void. She goes by many names. Ages past, Sithis gave a woman 5 children. She killed them to win his favor, thus becoming the Night Mother. If you believe that sort of thing. Today, well, she's a skeleton. An ancient corpse. But more importantly, a corpse that's being brought to this sanctuary by her keeper.
Yeah, I need to stand closer to you. That's super distracting. So the Night Mother is being brought here?
Yes. A few months ago, I received word from the Night Mother's keeper that he had arrived in Skyrim from Cyrodiil. The Night Mother's crypt in Bravil was destroyed, a result of the chaos caused by the war with the Thalmor. That forced a relocation. I don't know where the Keeper has been these past few months, but I recently received another letter. He's bringing the Night Mother here. Soon.
Yeah, this Keeper, his name wouldn't happen to be Cicero, would it? What can you tell me about yourself?
This sanctuary has been my entire life since I was a young woman. That's when I first discovered my, shall we call it, aptitude for elimination. I had an uncle, you see. He made certain unwanted advances. So I killed him, and liked it. Then I killed again, and liked it even more. And so on. I was recruited by the Dark Brotherhood, and have been here ever since. I met my husband, Arnbjorn, rose to leadership, and now, here we are. Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you.
And that's going to be a wrap. I covered a lot of ground today. We got in with the Thieves Guild, which is important because that allows us to sell stolen goods, gives us access to their fence system. In addition, it's ultimately going to give us access to a bunch of higher level merchants. And what I mean by higher level is more gold on hand, which is going to become an issue because merchants typically don't have a lot of gold on hand relative to the quantities of stuff I may want to sell to them, that is. We also obviously got our foot in the door with the Dark Brotherhood here, and we'll talk more with them next time. The armor that we received, similar to the Thieves Guild armors, the Shrouded armor, which is the entry gear for Dark Brotherhood, is actually pretty decent. The headpiece has an enchantment that increases bow damage, which doesn't really help me. I already have a headpiece for bow damage. The gloves, however, double backstab damage. With my sneak being pretty poor right now, backstab probably isn't a thing in the short term, but still, that's a very nice enchantment. And certainly helping with my sneak, the Shrouded boots have muffle on them, so that's really nice. The chest piece gives poison resistance, which isn't nothing. I don't hate it, but situational, nevertheless. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to juggle Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood here, but the high level is to focus on Dark Brotherhood first. And the reason for that, and the reason why there's such a good faction to get into early, is because none of their rewards, at least in terms of like enchantments, none of their rewards are level dependent. So whether you're level 1 or level 100, it's the same quality rewards as far as item enchantments. Thieves Guild, on the other hand, is extremely level dependent. And even with the power leveling I've been doing, I'm still not high enough level. I need to be 46 to not get shortchanged on some of those rewards. So the high level plan is to push through Dark Brotherhood first, but then do Thieves Guild to the end second. And depending on how my leveling goes, hopefully I don't have to wait too long, but we'll see. As for next time, we're going to be making introductions with the rest of the Dark Brotherhood family, and Daenerys is definitely going to have a new outfit, so look forward to that. Until then, thank you all so much. Please like and subscribe. This has been Honest Man, and me and Daenerys will see you next time with more Skyrim.